we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Navy Midshipmen. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Navy midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes and big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Looking for room at the 25. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Goes to the option. Doing it himself again. Could be an alley. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mitch. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. And there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we miss tackle, we don't tackle him. If linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets him in second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Logan. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready. They got pressure on the quarterback. They got a sack on the very first snap.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wide. Excellent discipline by this defense. They keep everything in front of him, and they make the big 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. They had a recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker, giving them verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in, you know, they can get with your roster right. Those are the guys that really help you to that next.
The option He'll try to get to the marker himself. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Smashes in between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, you want to be aggressive, but right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled him, run down at the 23-yard line, so it's not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. Got a little grass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen. Breaking off this huge game. It's tough to get these guys up in there.
It's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. You can have that kind of success on first down running the football. It just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do you do right away? Right on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at 35 with the first down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. They'll bring up second and 10. Moving quickly, turn around on the D. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so bad missing that running side.
And when you don't have a misdirection or something else to look at before you put that ball in front of you, a lot of times those guys can keep it even faster.
They can see it right now.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown the pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a good job. Like offense switch with a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, gotta get it stopped. Gotta stop the enemy and get the ball back to our offense.
They'll put it in play for the 40 on first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Bryant. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Big fullback's got it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. What a disappointment, but no good. The lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The run inside, it's Hayden. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down to the 40. That kind of pick-up on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll leave it with it. Tackled at the 45 for a 5-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Right back to the well. There's a room there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the fourth. Give to the running back. Turn it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the ground, it's Hatcher. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch this offense go. They'll get back on the ball. They'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Blast his way in with not much room. He'll pick up a run to the 24. To the ground with the back. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. Field goal unit is not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on the ball. Quarterback decides, let's take this fourth down play over, and he calls a timeout. And they'll have two left to work with here in the first half. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And this one splits the upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on it.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes you have to settle for nothing, David, if you beat the goal line.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads me to say maybe I go for it more. But Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the field.
Quarterback Key powers through the defender and runs through another guy. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They missed the field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Fires to the tight end, breaks into the open, and they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up the yard. They're dealing with a second and long. Running inside, it's Bryant. Picked up about 6, they're looking at 3rd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of a push. Just try to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Keeps it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'll have to lock him up close to their goal line. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. No reason to be in a rush. They have some time. He'll lead it ahead. Picks up the first down. Spins, still running. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Memphis picking up the tempo.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get in the shadow of your own zone, Palmer, and make it easier on the side.
Yeah, it's nice to have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
On the line, it's coming. Pick up for 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After successful run, they're now going great.
And they'll bring it down after a short pickup. They'll snap from the 48 on 3rd and short. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll snap from the 48 on 3rd and short. Leads with the running back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The defense uses the timeout. That's their first. They'll have to work with for that. Looking to move the chains. Here comes Memphis on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
How many times you've seen receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job on the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards, and getting the first.
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's quiet.
And that wasn't a big game. Look at the offense. Right back on the ball. Ready to come away. Ready to go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Woodson.
Running back is able to snap the football, but that foot is on the wipe up and wait just a second. The officials need to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look in the replay booth. Will overturn the call. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
The quick out. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he's paid after that. Obviously, didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. Wants to throw on first down. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They stop it almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. The midshipman moved the stick with that powerful running game. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires left side, it's Smith. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Here's the pressure. He gets away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. One step coming before they head to the locker room. To the air, it's Woodson. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters into the bookend time. First down, check in with Kevin Connors, EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tigers send out the offense to go first drive of the second half. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth, and feeling out process, and now once we get the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots? Trying to make some plays really good.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think those play callers right now, you learn a lot about staff with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on.
There's a crease. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at 47.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, or just get first down like that run right there.
Run inside. It's Ncaa. And just wedges to the head a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open the lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying them altogether.
And they'll bring it to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. To throw, it's Nolan. Quickly out to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The short hands, it's Hayden. He gets it across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 here in the red zone. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it, it's covered.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and the centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs around.
Touchdown Tigers! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
Just matriculated the ball down the field. He was so impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
On the run from inside zone 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. And Navy will go back on the attack. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10, hoping to put together a productive drive. Motion from the back. On the option. Pulls it on the option. He'll toss it. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leads in the second and 4. Looking to throw it, Woodson. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This is a very well-rounded defensive line. They play this 4-3 scheme. They've got guys up front that keep their gap integrity against the run, but they can also win one-on-one against the pass. And you saw it speed out the edge by that end.
Flips the tackle and he smashes his way through again.
Ain't no way.
Such a big part to confirm. Needing 3rd down, and they got it at the 42. This offense is like running perfection really in practice against air chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again. He'll pitch.
Playing consistently playing responsibility football is just talking about the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. them down at the 43-yard line. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. At the end of that play, whistles blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And we were talking about it, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle?
Right, this defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been down.
Punt is on its way. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside. It's covered. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set. First down. Send the tight end in motion. They'll line the hot hand. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. Both of these teams still on the outside looking at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. So the final period starts with a second down play. Takes the handoff. Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
At this point in the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist. He's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on?
Maybe some room here. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Memphis. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is proven. They have a 2-touchdown lead of 14 in the fourth. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, if that guy does a big play, yes, please.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll work him at the 19. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. They'll run the option. The option, the keeper. Runs through a tackle. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like you just got to understand. I can't all go for the quarterback and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard.
When you distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bryant. Hard-hitting tackle. Navy quick to the line. To the air, it's Woodson. He wants one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Puts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Navy! And they take it in for 6 more points. The midshipmen come right back
calling, man, you just get so much bigger when I got a guy yesterday. It's like he can run the football such a way that we saw it all throughout this game so far. You see it. Once you get close to that red area, man, you get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part of the defense, too, is that even though right or wrong, we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given his defense all they can handle.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time to get the football back.
This offense thinks that they have enough left to take here to run the football and run all the time on the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hit it off again here.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Setting up for a first and 10 from the 26. Using his left. A collision stopped at the 27 after picking up one. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Might have a chance. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10.
And after that negative play on offense, which will be late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run.
And the quarterback takes a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be. That's what you talk about as a coach. Week after week, let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dream you could look at.